It all begins in the quiet mountain town of Fair Lake, West Virginia. Halloween night. Locals are celebrating the Mountain Man Music Festival, a backwoods tradition filled with bonfires, costumes, and legends of old. Among the crowd is Kellen, a local news reporter, there to cover the strange and eerie festivities. People in monster masks roam freely, blending myth with reality. After her segment goes live, Kellen takes a jog through the nearby trails to clear her mind. But the deeper she runs into the woods, the more disoriented she becomes. Strange sounds echo. Costumed figures lurk in the shadows. She laughs it off until she realizes she's completely alone. That's when she encounters a silent man in a grotesque mask. She assumes it's just part of the festival. But then another appears. And another. They don't speak. They just watch. One of them reaches out. She tries to joke until he slices her finger clean off. Panic hits. Kellen runs. She stumbles into a seemingly kind stranger in the woods, an older man named Maynard. He offers help. But just when she thinks she's safe, he smiles and kills her. Maynard isn't just a local. He's a predator. A recluse who's turned the forest into his own hunting ground. The masked men? They're not strangers. They're his sons, three twisted men who grew up in isolation, molded into killers. Together, they lure outsiders into the woods and no one ever returns. Cut to the next day. 5 college friends are road tripping to the festival. The leader, Billy, is skeptical about small-town horror stories. His girlfriend, Lita, is excited for the spooky vibes. Cruz, Julian, and Gus just want to drink and party. On the way, they nearly crash when a man, Maynard, steps onto the road. He fakes an injury. Billy senses something is off, but before he can act, Maynard stabs him. The group jumps in to defend him, and a fight breaks out. Just then, Sheriff Angela and her deputy arrive, breaking it up. She arrests everyone, including Maynard, unsure who to trust. That night, the town is empty. Everyone's still at the festival grounds outside the city. Angela decides to hold Maynard until state authorities arrive in the morning. But Maynard isn't worried. He warns her. She won't live to see the sun. Meanwhile, the killers cut cell towers, black out power, and isolate the town completely. One by one, the group begins to vanish, chased, hunted, and trapped by the masked brothers. Angela arms Billy, Julian, and another inmate to protect the station. But even with guns, they're no match. Cruz is taken and brutally murdered. Gus is maimed and thrown in front of the station as a warning. Angela fights to get help, but everyone is out of reach. Radio silence. No backup. No electricity. Lita, trying to find answers, falls into a trap herself. She frees Maynard, who pretends to be grateful until he blinds her with a twisted grin. As Angela races to stop the madness, she discovers a trap involving her own husband. A rigged car, a spring-loaded blade, and behind it all, Maynard and his twisted sons. Angela fights back with everything she has, but is captured. Tied to a chair, she's forced to choose between burning alive or triggering a trap that would blow her own head off. The station goes up in flames. Maynard believes she's dead, but outside, Lita escapes into the road, waving down the next car she sees. It stops. It's Maynard. Again, Three-Finger grabs Hiduya. She screams. The film ends as the truck drives away, fading into the dark mountain road, echoing with laughter.